children. Today I am here to do revision exercise 2. So in your second term, chapter 10 to 20. So after you complete chapter 10 to 20, you have to do this revision exercise. So make sure that you do all chapters 10 to 20 before you start revision exercise. We'll see question number 1. Find the value of this. So this is decimals. So what's the answer? Multiply by 1000. Move the decimal place 3 places to the right. When you multiply by 1000. 1, 2, 3. So what's the answer? 6785. Then second question, that's related to fractions. So you get mixed numbers. So what you do? First you can subtract the whole numbers, 3 minus 1. And then the proper fractions. Can we subtract? The denominators are different. So what's the lowest common multiple of 3 and 4? You can convert to 12. So I can write 3 minus 1, 2. And common denominator is 12. So 4 times 3, 12. 4 times 1, 4. 3 times 4, 12. 3 times 1, 3. 4 minus 3, 1. So 2 and 1 over 12. That's a mixed number. Third part, find the value of this when a equals 4. So what you do, you take the algebraic expression, substitute a equals 4. So 2 times 4 plus 5, 8 plus 5. According to Bodmer's multiplication first, 8 plus 5, you get 13. Look at the next one. Express 5.075 grams and milligrams. So 5.075 grams. I can write this. 5 grams and 0.075 grams. How can I convert grams to milligrams? I need to multiply this by 1000. 0.075 multiplied by 1000 to convert to milligrams. Multiplying by 1000 means moving the decimal place 3 places to the right. 1, 2, 3. So what you get? 5 grams and here 75 milligrams. So this is in grams and milligrams. Next one, solve algebra. How we solve this? You have to do the same thing to the other side. This is an equation. We need to get rid of this 5. So subtract 5 from both sides. So what you get? 5 get cancelled out. You get 2x. 7 minus 5, 2. We need 1x. So divide both the equations by 2. 2 get cancelled out. You get x equals 2 divided by 2. That's 1. What about this one? Simplify. 96 centimeters, 6 millimeters, divide by 7. So you get 96 centimeters and millimeters. Here we'll write millimeters here. And this is 6. Divide by 7. So what we do? How many 7s for 9? That's 1. 2 remaining. For 26, how many 7s? 7 times 3. 21. So 5 remaining. 5 centimeters means how many millimeters? What's the conversion? Multiply by 10. So 5 means 50 millimeters there. So you get 56 now. So 7 times 8 is 56. So remainder is 0. So what's the answer? 13 centimeters and 8 millimeters. Next one, find the area of the given figure. So how you find out the area? We'll divide into two parts. So when you draw this line here, you get a rectangle and a square. So you need the area. So area is equal to, what's the area of the rectangle? Length into breadth, 6 into 2. What's the area of the square? 2 into 2. 6 times 2, 12. 2 times 2, 4. 16. This is square centimeters. Find the volume of a cube of side length 5 centimeters. So cube means all sides are equal. 5, 5, 5. So how you find out the volume? Volume is equal to length, breadth, and height. 5 into 5. 5 times 5, 25. 25 times 5, 125 cubic centimeters. This is a volume. So that's power 3. Write 5/7 as an improper fraction. So this is a mixed number. 1 plus 5/7. I can write 1 as 7/7. Now the same denominator, you add the numerators. 7 plus 5, 12. So 12/7. Write 17/5 as a mixed number. That means you do long division. 17 divided by 5. 5 times 3, 15 and 2 remaining. So how can we write that? Whole number first. 3 and 2 is the remainder out of 5. So 3 and 2/5. Find the area of the shaded region. So how we find out the shaded region? So we take the area of the full thing, subtract the area of the square inside. So shaded region area of the full thing, 6 times 3, minus area of the square, 2 times 2. So 6 times 3, 18, minus 4, 14 square centimeters, because this is an area. Find the side length of a square land of perimeter 22 meters. So perimeter means outer length. So this is a square. All sides are equal. If you put x for one side, we know that perimeter means 4x. 4x equals 22. So how you find x? You need to divide this by 4. So divide 22 divided by 4. 4 times 5, 20, 2 remaining, 2/4. 2/4 is same as half. 2 times 1, 2 times 2 as a simplified version. So 5 and a half. What's the unit? That's meters. 5.5 units or 5.5. Find the breadth of a rectangular land of area 24 square meters and length is 8. In this one, a square. This is not a square. This is a rectangular land. Area is 24. Length is 8. If breadth is b, so how you find out the breadth? Area divide by length. So 24 divided by 8, that's 3 meters. Because we know area is equal to length into breadth. Look at this one, fractions. So you need to fill in the blanks using greater than or less than sign. We can see the denominator is the same, means you can check the numerator. So 3 is bigger than 1, so you can use greater than sign. Here you can't. The denominators are different, so we'll make it to the same thing. Multiply by 3. 3 times 3. 3 times 1, 3. And this is 5 over 12. Now same denominator, which one is bigger, 5 or 3? 5 is bigger, so you can put the sign here. Look at this one, same whole number. So you have to compare the fractions. 8 and 3 you can convert to 24. Three times 8, 3 times 5, 15. Here 8 times 3, 24, 8 times 1, 8. Now you can compare 15 and 8. Which one is bigger? 15 bigger. So this is this way. Simplify the following. So how you simplify? You can add the whole numbers first. 3 is there. Then 5 over 12 and 7 over 12. Same denominator, you can add the numerator. 7 plus 5, 12. 12 over 12, you get 1. So 3 plus 1, that's 4. This one, whole numbers, 2 and nothing, so 2. Now convert to the same denominator. So 7 and 14, 14 is the common denominator. That means 7 times 2. 2 times 2, 4. 4 plus 9. So you get 2 and 9 plus 4 is 13 over 14. Look at this one. 2 minus 1. You can subtract the whole numbers first. And 5 over 8 minus 1 over 8. Same denominator, you can subtract straight away. 2 minus 1 is 1. 5 minus 1, you get 4. 4 over 8. Here you can simplify. 4 times 1, 4 times 2. 1 plus half, 1 and a half. Next one, 3 minus 2 you can do. After that, 7 over 8 and 2/3. What's the common one? 24. 3 times 8, 3 times 7, 21. 3 times 8, 24. 8 times 2, 16. So 3 minus 2 is 1. 21 minus 16, you get 5. So what's the final answer? 1 and 5 over 24. This one, Dileepa and Situmina sat for a multiple choice question paper. From the total number of questions, Dileepa answered 5 over 8 correctly. And Situmina answered 3 over 4 correctly. Who answered more questions correctly? Give reasons for your answer. So you can't compare now. Denominators are different. So we'll convert to the same denominator. That's 8. 2 times 4, 8. 2 times 3, 6. Now we can see this is greater. 6 is greater than 5. So who answered questions correctly? More questions correctly? Situmina. Look at this one. In a test, Rahman received 0.36 of the total marks. Rahman 0.36. Rahul Dev received 9/25 of the total marks. Show that Rahman and Rahul Dev received the same amount of marks. One is a decimal, the other one is a fraction. We can't compare. So we'll convert this to fractions. 0.36. How can we write 0.36 as a fraction? This is first decimal place and the second decimal place. So you can get 36/100 out of 100. Two places you put 2 zeros. Then simplify. You can divide by 4. 4 times 9, 4 times 25. So what's the value? 9/25. Now see, both are the same. So you can say Rahman's mark and Rahul Dev's marks both are the same. Rahman marks same as Rahul Dev's marks. Because same fraction you are getting. Convert the following fractions and mix numbers into decimals. So what we do when you divide by 1000? Move the decimal place 3 places to the left now. So what's the answer? 0.648. 6/20. It's easy to convert to the denominator as a multiple of 10. We'll multiply both the numerator and the denominator by 5. You get 6 times 5, 30. 5 times 2, so 20 times 5, 100. 30 divided by 100 means, you can see 3/10, 0.3. 7/8. We know that when you multiply by 125, you get 1000. 8 times 125. That's 1000. So what's 7 times 125? 875. So 875/1000. That means keep the decimal place 3 places to the left. You can write 0.875. 2 and 1/4. This is 2 is there. 1/4. How can you convert 1/4? 1/4. I can multiply by 25 both the numerator and the denominator to get the denominator as multiples of 10. So I can write 2 and 25/100. 4 times 25. So what's the answer? 25/100 is 0.25. So the answer is 2.25. Simplify. Multiply by 100. Move the decimal place 2 places to the right. 87.5. Multiply by 6. Ignore the decimal point. Just multiply and then keep 2 places, because in the question 2 places after the decimal point. 6 times 5, 30. 3 remaining. 6 times 2, 12. 12 plus 3, 15. 1 remaining. 6 times 3, 18 plus 1, 19, and 2 decimal places you have to keep. How you multiply that? Ignore the decimal point. Multiply 5 into 22. 5 times 2, 10. 1 remaining. 5 times 2, 10 plus 1, 11. Now how many places are there? 3 places. 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 0.11. You don't need to write 0 there. Divide by 10 means move one place to the left, the decimal point. 12.75. Multiply by 8 without considering the decimal. 8 times 8, 64. 6 there. 8 times 6, 48. Plus 6, 54. 4 and 5 remaining. 8 times 4, 32. 32 plus 5, 37. 3 remaining. 8 times 2, 16 plus 3, 19. Now keep 2 decimal places. So the answer is 197.44. This one divide by 1000. Move the decimal place 3 places to the left. So what's the answer? 1, 2, another one, 0, 1, 3, 7, 5. Here, 1, 2, 3. So this is the decimal point. 0.01375. Question number 4. The given figure shows a home garden. Find the perimeter of the garden. So perimeter means outer length. So look at carefully. All the lengths are given except this one. How can we find out this length? The total length is 12 plus 4, 16. And when you subtract 5, 16 minus 5, you get 11. 4 plus 12, 16. 16 minus 5, 11. So, what's the perimeter? Perimeter is equal to, we'll start from here, 4. Then 4 plus 12. Then 10 is the other side. And then another 5, 5, and then 11. 4 and 4, you get 8. 8 plus 12, 20. 20 plus 10, 30. 30 plus 10, 40, 51. So what's the unit? 51 meters. Second one, find the area of the garden where flowers are grown. This area and this area. So what's this area? 5 times 5. It's a square. 4 times 4, another square. So area is equal to 5 times 5 and 4 times 4. So 25 plus 16. What's the answer? 41 square meters. And the third one, find the total area of the garden. Total area means you have to add the other area. So this is a rectangular area. 12 is the length and breadth is 4. So you need to add that area to the previous one. Total area is 12 times 4 plus 41. This one is 48 plus 41. You get 9 here, 8. 89 square meters is the total area of the garden. Question number 5. Each of the following triangles state whether it is an equilateral triangle, an isosceles triangle or scalene triangle. So how we identify? All the lengths are different lengths. So that's a scalene triangle. All lengths are equal. That's an equilateral triangle. Two lengths are equal. Isosceles triangle. here 3, 5, 4, all lengths are different. That's a scalene triangle. Part 2. Each of the following triangles state whether it is an acute angle triangle, a right angle triangle, or an obtuse angle triangle. Look at this symbol. That's 90 degrees. 90 degree means that's a right angle triangle. One angle is 130, more than 90, less than 180, that's an obtuse angle. When you get one obtuse angle, that's an obtuse angled triangle. This one, 40, 80, 60, all are less than 90 degrees. So that's an acute angled triangle. This one angle is 140, that means more than 90, less than 180. This is an obtuse angled triangle. Question number 6. The gate shown in the figure has 4 vertical posts. These 4. Each is of height 1.75 meters. If the posts are made from a metal pipe, find the total length of the pipe. So that means how many posts we need? Vertical post 1, 2, 3, 4. So the length is 4 times 1.75. Multiplied by 4 without the decimal. 4 times 5, 20, 2 remaining. 4 times 7, 28 plus 2, 30. 3 remaining. 4 times 1, 4 plus 3, 7. So 2 decimal place, that's 7 meters. Second part, the total length of the metal bar used to cut the 6 horizontal bars. 6 horizontal bars means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These horizontal bars was 8.4 meters. Find the length of one horizontal bar. So 1 horizontal bar, you have to divide that by 6. So here total length is 8.4. Divide by 6. So 6 times 1, 6. So 2 remaining for 24. That's 4. 1.4 meter is the length of one horizontal bar. Draw a concave polygon with 1 reflex angle and 6 sides. So we'll try to concave means 1 reflex angle. So 1, 2. So this is a reflex angle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-sided polygon, 1 reflex angle. So draw a concave polygon with 1 reflex angle. So this is the reflex angle and 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a polygon. Select the regular polygon from the following polygons. Regular means all sides are equal as well as all angles are equal. Look at this one. This angle is not the same as this. This is an obtuse angle. This is like right angle. Even though all sides are equal, this is not a regular polygon. Only we have to select the regular polygon. So this is not. This one, all sides are equal, but angles are different. That's not a regular polygon. In this one, we see all sides are equal and the angles are equal. So this is a polygon, regular polygon. This one, only two sides are equal, the other one is not equal. So that's an isosceles triangle, not a regular polygon. Only C is a regular polygon. Look at question number 8. Find the volume of the given cube. Side length is 4. So what's the volume? Volume is equal to length, breadth, height. All are 4s. So 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4, 64. What's the unit? Square, not square, cubic centimeters, because this is a volume. Part 2. Calculate the volume of a cube of length twice the length of the above given cube. Calculate the volume of a cube of length twice the length of the above cube. So that means in the new cube, what's the side length? Side length is 4 times 2, 8. All these lengths are 8s now. So what's the new volume now? 8 times 8 times 8. 64 times 8. 8 times 4, 32, 3 remaining. 8 times 6, 48, plus 3, 51. So 512 cubic centimeters, because the units are given in centimeters. A cuboid is shown in the figure. Find the volume of this cuboid. What's the volume? Length into breadth into height. Six into 4 into 3. 6 times 4, 24. 24 times 3, 72. 72 cubic centimeters. What is the height of a cuboid of volume? 96 cubic centimeters if its length and breadth are the same as those of the cuboid shown in the figure. Now it says length is the same, breadth is the same, but height is different. But the volume is given 96. So 6 times 4, 24. 24 h is this one, 96. So what's h? 96 divided by 24. So we'll divide by 4 first. 4 times 6. 4 times 2, 8. For 16, that's 4 times 4. Then 24 divided by 6 is 4. So the height of this new cuboid is 4 centimeters. Question number 9. O is the center of the circle in the figure. AC is a straight line. What is the special name given to AC? It passes through the center. So what do you call that? That's the diameter. What is the special name given to the length OB? That's from center to a point on the circumference. That's the radius. Part 3. Name 2 isosceles triangles in the figure. Look at carefully. Center to this point, that's the radius. This is also radius and this is also radius. All lengths are equal. Now, 2 sides are equal means OAB triangle. And look at the other side. Two lengths are equal. OBC triangle. Both are isosceles triangles. If AB is 6 centimeters, BC is 8, and the radius of the circle is 5. So this is 5, this is 5, this is 5. Find the perimeter of each of the triangles OBC, AOB and ACB. So we'll do it separately. First we'll find OBC perimeter. So perimeter of OBC. OBC. 558. 558. 10 plus 8, 18 centimeters. Then AOB. Now we'll take AOB triangle. AOB, that's 556. So that's 16 centimeters. Then ACB. ACB triangle. ACB, the big one. 5586. 5586. 10 plus 8, 18. 18 plus 6, 24. So 24 centimeters. So those are the perimeter. Question number 10. Information on the quantities of milk bought by 3 households during a week from milkman is given below. Household A buys 1 liter 500 milliliters per day on all 7 days of the week. Find the total quantity of milk that household A buys during a week. That means just multiply by 7. So liter and milliliter multiplied by 7. 7 times 0, 0, 0. 7 times 5, 35. Take 3 here. 7 times 1, 7 plus 3, 10. So what's the total? 10 liters and 500 milliliters. That's household A. Part 2. Household B buys the same amount of milk on each of the 7 days of a week. The total amount of milk household B buys during a week is 12 liters and 250 milliliters. Find the amount of milk household B buys per day. So the other way around. The total is given this. So 7 days for the week, and you have to divide this by 7. So we'll do that. Liters and milliliters. We'll divide this by 7. So 7 times 1, 7. 5 remaining. 5 liters means 5000 milliliters. So when you add 5000 there, you get 5250. Now we divide by 7. 7 times 7, 49. So 3 remaining. 35, that's 5. 7 times 5, 35. So 0 is the remainder. Now we'll take this 0. For this 0, you put 0 here. So what's the answer? 1 liter and 750 milliliters per day. Part 3. Find the total quantity of milk bought during a week by household C if 7 liters of milk, 7 liters and 500 milliliters of milk in total is bought during the 5 weekdays and 2 liters 750 milliliters of milk in total is bought on Saturday and Sunday. So that means you have to add the two quantities. So liters, milliliters, 7 and 500. That's for 5 days. 2 liters and 750 milliliters. That's for Sunday and Saturday. So we'll add it. 0, 5. 7 plus 5, 12. Put 2 and take 1 here. 7 plus 1, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. So what's the answer? 10 liters and 250 milliliters. Part 4. During the school holidays, the milkman is asked to deliver 250 milliliters more milk per week than the normal amount he delivers. So that means, what's the total now? You have to add another 250. So 10 liters and 250 milliliters. Another 250 milliliters you need to add. So you get 5 here. 10 liters and 500 milliliters. Now, if an equal amount of milk is delivered each day, find the amount he delivers to household C per day during the holidays. So how many days altogether? 7. So you have to divide this by 7. This is for the whole week. So 7 days we have to take. So what's the final answer? So liters 10, milliliters 500. This divide by 7. 7 times 1, 7. 3 remaining. 3 liters means 3000 milliliters. Now divide by 7. 7 times 5, 35. So put 2 zeros. So what's the answer? So 1 liter and 500 milliliters per day. Question number 11. A certain brand of biscuits is introduced to the market in packets. The mass of a biscuit is 8 grams, 250 milligrams. If a packet contains 25 biscuits, find the total mass of biscuits in a packet. So here this is multiplication. So it says grams and milligrams. 8 grams and 250 milligrams for one biscuit. 25 biscuits are there. So this is multiplied by 25. 25 times 0, 0. 25 times 5, 25 times 4 is 100, 125. So you put 5 there and 12 you are taking. 25 times 2, 50. 50 plus 12, you get 62. So put 2 and take 6 here. 25 times 8, 25 times 4, 100. 100 and 100, 200, and this 6, 206. So what's the answer? The total is 206 grams and 250 milligrams. Then the second part, the mass of the empty packet is 760 milligrams. Find the total mass of a packet of biscuits. So you need to add 760 milligrams to this answer. So grams, milligrams, 206, 250. Add 760 milligrams to that. 0, 11. 7 plus 2, 9, 10. 1, you take it. So 7, 207. So what's the total mass? 207 grams and 10 milligrams. 12 such packets of biscuits are packed in a box of mass 40 grams. And such boxes containing packets of biscuits are distributed to wholesale dealers. Find the total mass of one such box that is bought by a wholesale dealer. So what's the total mass from the previous? 207, 10. 207, 10. Now 12 such packets. We need to multiply this by 12. 12 times 0, 0. 12 times 1, 12. So here 1. 12 times 7. 12 times 7 is 84. So here 84 is here. 12 times 2, 24. So 2484 grams and 120 milligrams is the 12 packets. But the box is 40 grams. You have to add it. 40 grams, not milligrams. 40 grams, you have to add it. That's the packet, the box, the mass of the box. Now find the total. Add it together. You get this much. So we can convert to kilograms. So how you convert to kilograms? Divide by 1000. So when you divide by 1000, you get 2 kilos. And here 524 grams and 120 milligrams is the total mass. Question number 12, solve. 9x plus 7 equals 97. So we need to get rid of 7 first. Subtract 7 from both sides. 97 minus 7. That's 90. You get 9x. How we find x? You divide both sides by 9. So you get x equals 90 divided by 9 is 10. Second one. When Nimal gave 200 rupees to buy 8 books, he received a balance of 40. Construct an equation using this information by taking the price of a book is x rupees. Find the price of a book. So if the price of a book is x rupees, so he bought 8 books. So 8x. He gave 200 rupees. So 200 minus 8x is the balance. So you can construct an equation like this. Now how we solve it? You can subtract 200 from both sides first. So this is 40 minus 200 means minus 160. 200 get cancelled out, minus 8x. Now divide this by minus 8 to find out x. Minus minus, you get a plus answer. 8 times 2 and so 20 rupees. So what's the price of a book? Price of a book is 20 rupees. Next one. The figure shows two frames in the shape of rectilinear plane figures, which have been made using equals of equal length. The length of one equal is A centimeters. Find the perimeter of the first figure in terms of A plus A plus A. Perimeter A plus A plus A. You can write 3A centimeters. Find the perimeter of the second figure in terms of A. So that's a square. A plus A plus A plus A. You get 4A centimeters. Then, if the total length of the equals used to make these two frames is 42, construct an equation in terms of A, solve it and find the value of A. So the total is 3A plus 4A. That's given as 42 centimeters. So that's an equation. 3 plus 4. These are like terms. You can add 3 plus 4, 7. This is A terms. So how we find out A? You divide both sides by 7. You get A equals 6. So A equals 6 centimeters. Question number 13. The cost of printing the cover of a certain book is Y rupees, while the cost of printing a page of the book is P rupees. If the book has 45 pages and it costs C rupees to print one copy of it, construct a formula for C in terms of P and Y. So the total cost C is equal to one page is P rupees and there are 45 pages, plus the cost of printing the cover page, that's Y. So that's the equation. So when you write down properly, you get 45P plus Y equals C. So that's an equation. If the cost of printing the book is 150, so C is given 150, and the cost of printing the cover, that's Y, 25 rupees given. Find the rupees, the cost P of printing a page of this book. So that means you need to find out P. So it's easy to make P as the subject of the formula. So when you keep this one here, you can take Y to the other side. So C equals 45P plus Y. I want to subtract Y from both sides. What happens? C minus Y equals 45P. So P equals, you need to divide by 45. So you get P equals C minus Y over 45. So we'll now substitute. C equals 115. Y is 25 and here 45. Now subtract. 5 minus 5, 0. 11 minus 2, 9. 90 divided by 45, we know that that's 2. So P equals 2. So that means printing cost is equal to 2 rupees. That's the printing cost for a page. Question number 14. 2 athletes train on 2 days of the week. The distances run on the 2 days are given below. Shanuka and Kavindu. Who runs a longer distance during the training period of 2 days? So we need to first take the total here and take the total here separately and see which one is bigger. So we'll take Shanuka first. Kilometers, meters. 2 kilometers and 800. And 4 kilometers and 400. When you add it, 8 plus 4, 12. 1 you can take it here. 4 plus 2, 6 plus 1, 7. Now Kavindu. One kilometer and 200 meters. This is 3 kilometers and 800. 1 take it here. 2 plus 3, 5. Now we can see which length is bigger. This one is bigger, so that means Shanuka runs longer distance. Part 2. How much further does Shanuka run on Tuesday than on Monday? Shanuka run on Tuesday than on Monday. So that means take the difference. Kilometers, meters. 4 and 400 here. 2 and 800. So that means take the difference. We can't subtract. We have to take 1. When we are taking 1 means 1000 meters. So 14 minus 8. You get 6. This becomes 3. 3 minus 2, 1. So 1 kilometer and 600 meters extra. Part 3. On Tuesday, how much further does Shanuka run than Kavindu on Tuesday? So difference between these two. Kilometers, meters. 4, 400 and 3, 800. This is on Tuesday. Take the subtraction. You can't subtract here. Take 1 from here. That means 1000. 1400 minus 800. You get 600. So this becomes 0. So 600 meters further. Now we look at fourth part. What is the total distance run by Shanuka during 4 weeks of such training? Now, what's the total? We found Shanuka runs 7 kilometers and 200 meters per week. So, 7 kilometers and 200 meters per week. This is for 4 weeks. Multiply this by 4. 4 times 0, 0. 4 times 2, 8. 4 times 7, 28. So, what's the answer? 28 kilometers and 800 meters. So, this is the last question in your review exercise 2. So, we'll meet you in the next term's work.